My name's Paul Moscardini. I'm a director at John McCall Architects, so I'm in overall charge from a design point of view, architectural point of view. It's not often that you're able to look at a whole street of houses. Normally there are people living in them, in some of them, but this is empty, basically. So it gave us a great opportunity to really remodel the whole of almost the area, because it's a fairly major road into Norris Green. That's been a really good thing. You know, we've been able to look at remodel all the elevations, hopefully to give a completely different character to the street and houses, so that people don't automatically know that these are old houses that have just been refurbished. Lots of things that needed to be addressed on this, the way the buildings looked and also what they were like on the inside as well. So the design looks at both of those things. Firstly, the outside, there's a complete overclad system. All the old bay windows, which were problematic for weathering and leaking and condensation, have been taken out, and it's given us an opportunity to completely change the way they look. So we've got new bay windows, new porches, new driveways and front gardens and drive-ins. But on the inside, new kitchens, the rooms have been remodelled to meet modern needs. There's more open plan living, there's been utility rooms and ground floor toilets introduced, but at the same time a lot of energy saving devices have been included, particularly the insulation to the outside, which will make the running costs very, very low, better than new build houses which are being built. There's always a limited budget on big refurbishment jobs because it's public money, so it's prioritising between choosing the different elements that the money should be spent on, and hopefully creating a balance that makes the properties, you know, the end result successful. I think it'll be the way it looks at the end and whether it's successful or not, because it's really good that these houses haven't been just knocked down, which has happened in a lot of areas. It's retained the fabric of the area, you know, it's retained the old streetscape, and they are nice houses. The layouts are big inside. And it just seems to be a lot better use of resources than knocking down a new build. You know, it's a regeneration project rather than just a straightforward, you know, new building site. It's very difficult to assess before you start on site with properties like this how the structure goes together, because some of the houses were dangerous, you couldn't get into them. So really the structural engineer was working on a small sample of properties that he was able to get access to. A lot of houses here, so you always encounter things on site that aren't quite what you expected, and it's just really part of the building process. You know, there's always potential when people say partnering is a great thing, you know, that people retreat to their own corners and look after their own interests, but that hasn't happened here at all. Everyone seems to be aiming for, you know, the best end result.